taking one more breath beside you, so I could find strength to divide us. Gave it all we got, and I know we did the best we could. If I could go back, undo the mess, I would memorize your face before I go. But this is how we go. Gotta give it up, sometimes it's gold. And knowing when to kill your pride. There's no one to blame, nothing really stays the same. This is how we go. Sometimes we hold on to let go. Sometimes we hold on to let go. Sometimes we hold on to let go. There is nothing lost between us, and oh, I know you have your reasons. Some days I'm a mess, but I know there's a rainbow over all of the past. Your head on my shoulder, but I know we're better on our own. But this is how we go. Gotta give it up, sometimes it's gold.
Hello. It's Monday. And oh, we gotta do this. Hang on a second. Hope everyone's doing well. I've already gotten killed. And as per usual with me with PvP, it's either I get tilted or whatever. I'm literally just trying to do like some stupid ass missions. So anyways, what I've done is I've gone and grabbed a musket just in case. Maybe I'll get this guy again, get this guy myself, I don't know. But anyways, basically it was two guys. One guy's stupid fire staff. We'll see if I can see him again. I only want to do like 3 fucking stupid missions in here. I think that's the guy there. Hey Darter, how you doing?
Hey.
I came on here, I started running a mission, and then, like normally in this area where nobody gives a shit, some guy shows up, and he started, like, I could have sure it was a musket, started pegging me off from, like, up on the cliffs, so I just kept running until, like, I was out of sight in the cliffs, and then another guy comes up behind me with a fire staff. So obviously they've, whatever piece there was here, like there's no credit for ganking in here anymore. So they're just doing it because they're fucking scumbags. So I'm...
Annoying other players and getting a reaction out and being called out in world chat is sadly regarded as a feat instead of a bad thing.
I'm not calling them out in world chat.
No,
I'm just...
nice, but a lot of people do.
What I will do is I will use my musket and peg them off. Alright, so where is... Oh, it was just this thing. I need to hold this for a little bit longer.
You're trying to steal a fort.
Well, I'm not trying to steal a fort. I mean, the fort you'd actually get real, like, XP from. Right? This thing I'm only getting, like, some minor stuff. Right. The fort you get, like, 1,000 XP when you do it. I don't understand why Willow didn't want to just do that for you yesterday either, right? Oh.
There are so many possible reasons.
Yeah. Anyways, I went into the new dungeon like for a little bit yesterday.
Yeah.
We got like the team I was in there. We got our asses handed to us. Like initially, it was gonna go real bad. Because like I want to say like two of the five were, maybe even three were under 600. One of the guy was like 506 or something.
That sounds indeed quite challenging.
Right. So I ended up switching to like one of them ones that was like 550 or something, was like a healer. And I don't think she has any perks on her equipment. Not even sure what like life staff she has. So as soon as I switched to healer from DPS, like we were able to stay alive. But then when there came to a boss, which we got to the first boss, because we were double healing, because we were double healing, there wasn't enough DPS.
Yeah, I can see it.
So I switched to DPS after a couple times when she finally got down some of the routine, like I guess what you do.
Yeah.
I mean, there were like when I was healing in there, it would end up being just me in the tank, like by the end, right?
Yeah.
And all the DPS was pretty much melee DPS, which I have observed is a problem too. So I switched to DPS. Of course, I'm melee DPS. We ended up getting as far as we did when I was one of the ones alive. I was still alive, but then again, like, you know, the healer goes down and eventually the tank will eventually go down.
So I said, "Hello, stranger," because
Where am I going now? Guess they changed this mission. I don't know.
That's a lot of good stuff. So I said, "I concur. Let's be best friends. Be my best friend.
You're gonna
Join Uber One."
Order minimums apply. Percentage off discounts only available for participating restaurants and non-scheduled rides. See uber.com/uber1 for details.
Join us on the plus side, where Virgin Plus members get value-packed mobile plans plus so much more. Like hot new phones, plus unlimited home internet, plus loads of data for gaming, plus member benefit discounts on entertainment, plus food, plus fashion, plus sort of fashion, like novelty socks that celebrate your love of bacon. Bacon. Visit virginplus.ca or a Virgin Plus store for details. Virgin Plus. It's better to be a member.
I think one of the things I have to do today is go and do some boards or something. Like I went and bought a new house like in Monarch's Bluff. I sold my Windsward house, my first house.
Yeah.
And I got a nice triple story house, like in Monarch's Bluff. And so now I need to go and like level up, like my reputation there. I'm not even like I'm over 20, but I'm not over 30. So I couldn't buy the big house, although the big houses didn't particularly look any vastly different than the medium house that I ended up buying.
Yeah, some of the bigger more houses are smaller as bunch of the time, 3 houses.
Yeah, I looked at a bunch of the options down there. Like the small houses were like one room pretty much. There was actually a couple of like the 2 large houses right beside mine. I'm actually right between the 2 of them, and both of them look the same as like my medium house. The other medium houses, like some of them were just like a bigger room, like single room. So when taking into account all of the factors, I just decided to go with the one I went with, even though
Yes, I'm Sai Kumar, the alchemist. Who wants to know?
3,000 away from cap. I only have to do one more, so infiltrate the stronghold. Search, bite, strategic import. Gather intel. We'll do the intel because that's the 3 missions for the day. So one more. Then we'll head down into Monarchs and see what we can see as far as getting. Wonder what I am there. Let's see here.
I can tell you there is a lot changed in Monarch's Bluffs.
Monarchs on 27. I definitely have to work on Brimstone still. It's on 24. But it's a lot harder to do those missions.
There is a lot changed in Monarch's Bluff and quite a lot is movement.
And is which?
There is a lot changed in the landscape of Monarch's Bluff. There's new lore, there are a load of castles.
Yes, I did. Well, I mean, that's the thing is I did do the opening quests, like the quests that they gave us, the refresh quests.
Yeah.
I did do those, so that was and it was good story.
Yep, and a load more teleportation points and main quest lines brings you along most of them.
It does. It was very well thought out. I mean, I have nothing to complain about. Like I think, like I said, I think I was on. Did Mano stream earlier when he was doing Neverwinter? I'm still doing it. Right?
I have no clue. I haven't watched that, but a lot more little quest hubs for each area instead of running back to the city and back to the quest hub and that kind of stuff. So yeah.
And then I did a Genesis as a DPS, and I finally got the vines thing.
Nice.
So I don't know why, and then and that's interesting because I think what it was the previous times that I'd run Genesis, I wasn't running as DPS, or it was a particular boss. It dropped on it from a boss. I think it was the second boss, or maybe it's the first. I think it's the first boss in Garden, and then it drops in, and maybe I missed the bag a couple of times, or like because I was healer, it wasn't really, and I was healing, it wasn't really registering, like, for a healer.
I have the impression that if you attack, you do need a lot less. If you attack a mob, your damage done seems to be a lot less to get the kill too.
Well, I mean, like, in some of the stuff, yeah. I mean, there was a healer today. There was a mob. They were farming. I don't know what the fuck they were farming. They were farming for something. And initially there was like 4 or 5 people, and they were all PvP in a group. So they were farming something, and he tried it once. He got credit. He had to time it just right to get a couple hits in. So he got a drop, but it was just a potion. But apparently, then all of a sudden, like 4 or 5 more people showed up, and like, you know, he didn't get a hit the next time. So he just left. So I think a healer is really at a disadvantage, like running around as a healer in open world now.
I have the impression that a healer and tank are at a disadvantage.
And the tank?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which explains why a lot of tanks are actually spec'd for damage when you try it when they're looking for it.
Again, game number several thousand, where the support classes are more or less screwed over. At least that's the way it feels for me.
Oh, hey, Ravenfern, how you doing? That the guy? No.
Uber One member Sarah Silverman here. When people call me for advice, I always say join Uber One for 5% off restaurants and a $0 delivery fee. I also suggest flossing. Join Uber One.
Order minimums apply. Percentage off discount only available for participating restaurants. See uber.com/Uber1 for details.
Hey, I'll take some. And some Frank's Red Hot. Nah.
All right, so we can. I think we can we'll buy those things today.
This guy finally gets it.
It's the perfect blend of flavor and heat. Frank's Red Hot. I put that on everything.
And now, what should we do? We shall unflag. We're gonna go down to Monarchs. See if we can raise that level up. All to my house.
Yay! I just see that Windsward didn't got a makeover like Morning Bluff and Heavenfall.
No, they. That's why I have. So I have like in the. So right now I have a house in. I have a house in Monarch's Bluff. I have an inn setting in Everfall. Then an Ebonscale, and then another house in Brimstone.
Yeah, I was thinking about giving up my house in Morningdale, entire one house, for a house in Brimstone.
Oh, I like my house in Ebonscale. But yeah, I'm no longer on any side of this map. But it doesn't matter anymore.
No, but it's quite cheap to teleport and that kind of jazz.
Yeah. Alright, so we're going. So this is. So here's where my house is.
Nice.
Hmm?
Nice.
Like it's right here in the square.
Yeah.
There's a trading center. And like both of these houses right beside it.
And on that square there's also the
The inn?
Storage.
Storage, yeah, storage is here too, and the trade market. And then, you know, go up here and you got the boards, and then down there you got the crafting. So, alright, so we're gonna... We got these now. The only... Alright, so let's go see if they got any board quests. Raise. Oh, lava ore. Did we just go out and... Ew, nice. These are all really high ones, but let's just do... Like, I'm not gonna give up this stuff for them right now. Do explorers needed.
Aged wood is easy. Let's just stop dropping trees.
Aged wood, where do you see aged wood?
Lumberjacks needed.
Yeah, but this is just for gold.
Oh, that's only gold, yeah.
Yeah, these three are only gold. That's why I'm not taking them. Like, the only other... I wouldn't do this. I would do this, but this is like... Weird wood. There's not a lot of weird wood in here anyways. And it takes a lot to get weird wood. And then the same... I mean, iron is possible, I guess. Iron... We could probably find iron.
Iron is also quite easy normally.
But layered leather also. Higher end. Alright, so let's do...
Leather is an entire 3 thing, I thought.
Alright, so we'll turn off... Unpin, unpin, unpin. Pin. Pin. Unpin. Unpin. Cleansing treasure, cutlass keys. Oh, that's the barn. Okay. We don't need that. Okay. There we go. So. Why is this one not? Search for 3 potential. I don't know what pin that is. I don't know why that's not there, but okay. Alright, so we're wandering around here. I think this is where the... Alright, so let's go. And we'll switch back to... Or maybe, you know what we should do? We should go grab, like, a greatsword. Like, continue leveling that up, because most of the stuff in here isn't too big. Isn't that a cauldron? It is a cauldron. Alright, so let's see if we can get it. Where we got? Yeah, we're gonna use this one, I guess, so... One is the closest. Through the gate.
What is wa? In Korean, it's a reaction to all things that...
Yeah, well, I mean, like,
Someday, nobody does
if you have not noticed, like, my cheeks are very, very, flush these days. You haven't been checking out my ass cheeks. So that comes all from regular bathing in the cauldron. Keeps the blood flowing. I'm being a bit cheeky, I know, but hey. That's a very English way of saying. I guess I should pick that up. Everything you gotta, if you're gonna kill it, you gotta skin it these days, I think.
Yeah.
You never know what you're gonna need now with all of those gems and shit.
Not only that, quite a lot of the lower level farming mods do sell quite decent on those.
It'd take an entire day. Got these 3 done. We're not gonna do that. But we are getting like XP every time we kill something. So I'm running. I find myself like after doing a little bit of the PvP running around, that every time I pick up a box now, I'm not looking at the box. I'm looking around, right? Just in case. It's a habit. There's something up these stairs. Up these stairs. Mm-hmm. Look at that. Somebody just left a crate like right out in the open there for anybody to take.
Yeah. Fun.
Just-
Easy stuff.
Man, look, why are all these tents here? Oh, is this the tent quest where they make you do the tents? I think it might be.
Yep, it is.
These guys are all big softies. Is this where we're supposed to go? Yep, it is. Aha. Rose himself up, rode up real good. Will that barrel all respawn? I like that barrel sound when it blows up.
Yeah, and if you are not strong, they can be, for starting players, they are easy to detonate, but do a lot of damage to the nearby mobs.
All right, we're gonna go all the way. Go deep.
Arthritis,
have no-
joint pain, back pain, neck pain, knee pain, migraines, fibromyalgia. Sounds familiar? As million Canadians live with chronic pain. At Toronto Polyclinic, our specialized team of physicians provide the most effective treatment to thousands
Oh no!
of Canadians.
Oh no! No!
Ask your doctor for a referral to Toronto Polyclinic. We have 2 convenient locations in North York and Thornhill, Ontario. Visit torontopolyclinic.com for more information.
Trey Anthony's Da Kink in My Hair is back. Da Kink celebrates its 20th anniversary, reuniting director Ian Gesha and many of the original cast. This hilarious and heartbreaking play, set in the heart of Toronto's Caribbean Canadian community, Eglinton West, features Black women's stories of love, hope, survival, and redemption. Live on stage,
Up we
December 6th
go.
and 23rd at the St. Lawrence Centre for the Arts, downtown Toronto. Get your tickets now online at tolive.com/dakink. Presented by Live and sold.
Do you think they know where I am, like Spotify? Because like they seem to give me these commercials that are like appropriate to like where I live. You think?
Spotify logs your location.
Hmm?
If you use the app even, the app doesn't work decently if you have logged out of the location.
Well, you have to lock out like there, otherwise they are spying on you.
And just like every big company tries to get as much free data out of you.
Well, I mean, I actually don't mind like relative commercials to me. That's what's annoying to me about like stream elements. They keep coming up with these like sponsored shit, like like you know, oh well, this only works for US customers, right? Like, I mean, this is like this, we're trying to get US customers. I don't live in the US. Most of the people that watch me don't live in the US. So what, like, I'm not, the likelihood of anyone doing this, and I'm running an ad for you for like whatever 2 days or like a week, and I'm not going to get anything from it. So I'm just wasting my time.
The click-through rate is really low, and yeah, it's decent.
I mean, they had one recently that I decided not to take. I was really tempted though, but I haven't tried it yet. About ice cream, or no, it was cereal. Cereal, like new. I forget what it's, something Magic Spoon,
Yeah.
where it's like cereals that like your favorite cereals from like when you're a kid, but these ones don't have any sugar in them. Like,
I've seen them in all the channels.
yeah, I was thinking about doing it because like I would mind trying some of the cereal. I mean, I was never really into big sugary cereals growing up anyways. So I mean, I don't really have a favorite. Like none of those flavors of cereal would I normally have eaten those as a kid anyways. And then that was one of the things. They're using my IP address? Okay.
Yeah, your IP address, and most internet service providers use the uncertain range in one access point, and that is, for example, Toronto or Quebec, Montreal, or that kind of stuff. And for Windows, if you install Windows, you can turn exact location on or off, and that is also available for a lot of programs.
Windows location settings work a lot? Okay. Have you guys do this? This was kind of fun. I actually thought this was great as a tutorial for, like, you know, like the barnacles boss. Like, I just fucking killed him with one shot.
Are introduced now in the early quest lines. Also.
Here comes the explosions. Just like the barnacles. Oh, there he is up there. Feed him. Come on, hun, here. Get your feet down here. Trying to make this more challenging, like he's a real boss. He's a lot easier here for sure. Alright, where are we going to now? Ooh, we're going this direction. The alligators are looking tiny. They're looking tiny. Couple more. Coming up. Tiny. Are they pets? Are they pirate pets? They're just hanging out with them? So these are like domesticated gators that I'm killing, unfortunately. They have no defenses. I mean, I guess we could be the murder hobos. Like, this may be our quest line.
Like hot new phones, plus unlimited home
Quest
internet,
you are
plus
doing
loads
and
of
I
data
am
for
doing at
gaming,
this moment,
plus
yes,
member
we are
benefit
the
discounts
murder
on
hobos.
entertainment, plus food, plus fashion, plus sort of fashion, like novelty socks that celebrate your love of bacon.
See, I like this Love of Bacon commercial. The only thing is I'm not going to go buy, like, I don't know how cell phone access has anything to do with fucking, and versions have anything to do with bacon.
So you can save up to 40% compared
Right,
to
I just don't, I'm not missing a connection between, like, cell phones and bacon and virgins. Virgins eat bacon because they can't have sex. So, and then they order their bacon through their cell phone? I don't know. What is the connection?
They sacrifice the bacon to the gods of the cell phone.
Right? Okay. They're pretty salty, like bacon. They're salty like bacon.
And
So they
two
bitch
days
about
you
that
move
on
their
their
fat-
cell phones? I don't know.
And 2 days you move their fat ass around.
Yeah. I do still remember when this used to be hard. Oh, sorry, I missed you. Don't want you to feel left out, dude. We're gonna hop down here. We're gonna get this water thingy. You place the bacon inside the cell phone to cook it to lure an unsuspecting Canadian. I don't think that it lures an unsuspecting Canadian. I think unfortunately anybody is now lured.
Suspected American
Oh.
more, and some of the modern cell phones get so hot that I am not doubting that you can cook bacon on top of them.
What do you know? There's like a weirdwood tree, like a twig here. There's honey? There's honey over there. Checked clean. Oh, we only got beeswax from it. How many of your beeswax? Oh, there's some iron. We needed that. Oh, somebody must have just been through here. 'Cause it's just starting to refresh. A little more beeswax, no honey. All right, so let's check it out. So where are we going? We're going down here now. Everyone needs to kill a cat. Oh, there's like a little hemp farm over here. Somebody wanted some hemp. There's some iron just hiding out there in the hemp. Oh, hey, buddy. Damn it, don't run away. I'll get you on the rebound there, dude. No worries. I think these are buried. Yeah, they seem to be buried now. It won't actually let me hit them. There you go, programmers. There's a problem right there. You need to make a slight adjustment.
Skilled trades are in high demand. With the support of the Government of Canada, Canada's Building Trades Unions will provide financial and training incentives for unionized contractors in Canada looking to hire first-year apprentices, supporting contractors and apprentices with the training and resources they need to succeed. Learn more at buildingtrades.ca/inthetrades.
What do we have here? Someone needs to trim the tree. We have a little bit of a farm action here. See what we got. I don't see anything growing here. Corn, I think this is. Doesn't look like I haven't read this. Found a new chapter. Get some steaks for dinner. Sadly, it was just raw meat. You don't get beefsteak? Stroganoff? Nothing? Bacon? Get pork, no bacon. Carrots? thought we did this already. There's nothing in here, right? We got some broccoli, cabbage. There's a nice little castle. This guy's doing the quest, I guess. I don't see the... There's no way to get in this castle, though, I don't think. I think it's just a block.
There is.
Huh?
I think there is.
Yeah?
Most castles are set, so, but finding access is sometimes a little bit tricky.
Like, I'm not sure this is even a real castle other than just a building for the storyline.
That is also a possibility.
Yeah, I'm not buying it. There's a way in there.
And it is, I wouldn't be surprised if only if you have the specific quest that the gate transfers into something you can access. There are quite a lot of those around now too.
Oh, okay. We need squash. It's Halloween after all. Doesn't like carrots? You don't like carrots, dude? Well, I think we got all three. We need some iron still, I think. Be nice to find like a big iron node or something. Here to just get this. Big overtime swing on that.
What is wa? In Korean, it's a reaction to all things that make life beautiful. At Hyundai, nobody does wa like we do.
I think those are mushrooms.
All we do.
Every time I see these from a distance, sometimes they look like orichalcum to me, but
Jen,
get closer, they...
I bought this radio commercial to ask you something important. Will you please pick up more milk on your way home? It would make me the happiest man on earth. I just love milk.
I'm really not surprised when I walk around places now and you're going to see stuff that you never saw there before because they move stuff around.
And this glass of milk. Dave, do you promise to love and cherish the milk until the very last drop?
I do.
You may now drink your milk.
Everybody milk!
Big castle in the distance. Well, let's. We actually wanted layer leather, didn't we? They wanted that. Chitten's plate. Oh, you can actually make this. Alright. Let's just add this filter for now. Don't do that yet. Only got half the iron that we needed. See what we got here. We want, so we're looking at for potions. So we need some of these. Alright, what else were we looking for? We wanted, was it iron? Iron ore. We got 503 iron ore. That should do that.
Uber One member Tracy Morgan here. Yesterday, my friend asked me,
All right,
"Why'd you join
so
Uber
we go
One?"
down
So I
here.
said, for 5% off my snacks and $0 delivery fee, join Uber One.
Order minimums apply. Percentage off discounts only available for participating restaurants. See uber.com/uber1 for details.
At Toyota, our vehicles have always had quality and durability built right in.
Because our slam is
So we've got the common and the strong. We need strong regen.
Quality means everything to us.
How many regen, strong regen do we need?
Lisa 2022 RAV4 LE all-wheel drive from $83 weekly for 64 months at 6.29% with $3,000 down. Visit shoptoyota.ca or your local Ontario Toyota dealer today. It's time to Toyota.
Oh, we're gonna pin. Why doesn't it say? Alchemist, metal workers, that's fine. And there's nothing, so I don't know what that other thing was for. That was Brimstone. Okay, so it's obviously not for here then. So let's just go finish the iron then. "12 sheep. Aren't 12 sheep. Well, the sheep need a culling. Alright, this discard. Oh, let's go dump some of this stuff that we're carrying around now that we don't need. Thinking maybe to break up this, I'm gonna go see if I can run another Genesis. Get another stone. Oh, let's ditch. Not mooring now. Where is Heaven Scale? We'll dump this. Woodworking. Nothing at the moment. Stone cutting. I guess we'll just carry that around for now. Alright, let's see if we can get in. We'll put in a queue there for that. Here we go. Here we go. We're going in.
Arthritis, joint pain, back pain, neck pain, knee pain, migraines, fibromyalgia. Sounds familiar? 8 million Canadians live with chronic pain. At Toronto Polyclinic, our specialized team of physicians provide the most effective treatment to thousands of Canadians with chronic pain. Ask your doctor for a referral to Toronto Polyclinic. We have 2 convenient locations in North York and Thornhill, Ontario. Visit torontopolyclinic.com for more information.
Trey Anthony's Da Kink in My Hair is back. Da Kink celebrates its 20th anniversary, reuniting director Wayne Mangesha and many of the original cast. This hilarious and heartbreaking play, set in the heart of Toronto's Caribbean-Canadian community, Eglinton West, features Black women's stories of love, hope, survival, and redemption. Live on stage, December 6th to 23rd at the St. Lawrence Centre for the Arts, downtown Toronto. Get your tickets now online at tolive.com/dakink. Presented by Tio Live and Soul Pepper.
Void Goblin is the tank. Alright, so this is the boss I think you get the thing on. Specifically. So it's not about completing dungeons, it's just on this boss you get it. So let's double check. We shall see. Well, they're bringing up everybody. This guy's gonna get me. Nope. Nope. Five, please. Okay, fuck her. What a clusterfuck that was. Hi ha ha. Wah. Wah. Ooh, hi, hi, hi.
At Casper, we treat sleep like the most important thing in the world. Because it is. Our team researched how much heat is released during the night. So we designed our mattresses with the perfect balance of comfortable and clean to help you drift off your ease and stay safe all through the night. Awaken with the touch of the sawdust itself at Casper.ca and discover all the comforts of a Casper mattress at Sleep Country stores across Canada.
Brimstone. Doesn't that thing... The symbol, that thing doesn't spin in this chat I'm in now for some reason or other.
My screen is still animating and it gives an impression of turning on.
Yeah, I guess it must be like Restream's chat. Doesn't work that well.
Or just switch to the lower CPU cycles of
Animated for you? Okay. Okay, good. I was trying to do like, so I saw like a streamer who had like an animated like logo now. Because apparently it can take a GIF to 10 megabytes now for your logo. I don't know how. I tried doing it. I couldn't figure out how to do it. It wasn't working properly. It wasn't animating. I didn't actually hear what they called us, if they were doing this 1-4 or what. Oh, they're going all in. Okay. Hey, Gals Play, how you doing today? Your world sounds great, except combat sounds just weird. How does it sound weird? Finishing RDR2. Not sure why I left the game at chapter 4. What's going on down here? Red Dead Redemption 2, is that what I'm thinking that it stands for? Oh my god, get out of there.
Because I'll slam this car door a million, no, a gazillion times.
It means everything to us because it means everything to you. Lisa 2022 RAV4 LE all-wheel drive from $83 weekly for 64 months at 6.29% with $3,000 down. Visit shoptoyota.ca or Toyota dealer today. It's time to zoom on.
Get set for the snow early with up to 25% off select tires at Canadian Tire. It's our biggest tire sale of the year with all the top brands you trust. Roll by today and get set for the win with Canadian Tire's biggest tire sale of the year. On now until November 3rd. Conditions apply. See details in store.
You love listening to your favorite artists.
So what is it about the combat in here that you think's like weird?
Click now to take part in our short survey. And you could win a month of gloriously uninterrupted music with Spotify Premium. That means you can enjoy all your favorite artists ad-free. Sound good? Then all you need to do is hit the banner now for your chance to win.
It's really immersive? Yeah, I mean, you can afford to do that a lot with, like, that's the thing with single player games. Is it feels really immersive because you have more player choice, really. Like, it feels like your choices matter, and MMOs doesn't seem that way. Oh, nice. A great sword drop. The combat sounds are strange to me. You're hearing all of the different ones. I mean, I don't know that they sound weird. Like, I have to admit that the thump of an axe, like swinging, does not sound like an axe. Like a great axe. It sounds like a chunk. But I mean, I don't know. What do you like? I mean, not too many people swing great axes into flesh anymore, so it's hard to say. And then also, the sound is going to be different depending on the weapon, on the enemy you're fighting. Right? Because you're not fighting humans. Like, I mean, a lot of this I'm fighting like Angry Earth.
For the hatchet, I have the impression they went to a butcher and recorded how an axe sounded on a big old cow body.
I don't know. They're saying something here. I gotta see what they're saying. I don't know. He got the thing already. I guess I did too. I got the 2 of the grasping runes now. Yeah, I do. So now it's just getting the shit to upgrade that. Yeah, there we go. His bad. What was his bad? Right, that broke it up. Broke up the monotony of the farm. And we got the jewel now, so we should go check out what it would take to... I see we're only 1730 away from the next checkpoint on the PvP track too, so... There. I know we've got a bunch of these, so I'm just going to salvage it. See, there's another one. Just like... Why is it not giving me a salvage? Oh, that one I blocked. Settler's Friend, I know we've got a bunch of those.
At Toyota, our vehicles have always had quality and advanced safety features built right in.
Because sometimes I might forget to check my blind spots.
Quality means everything to us because it means everything to you. Lisa 2022 Corolla L from $65.
I don't know, we got a bunch of those, but...
At 6.09% with $1,500 down. Visit shoptoyota.ca or your local Ontario Toyota dealer today. It's time to Toyota.
Somebody told Doja Cat that I'm trying to indulge in that. In my great tracksuit, see the bulge in that. See the motion clap when you're throwing it back.
Right overseas, I'm a ghetto superstar like I'm ODB. My closet clean, rock everything. He wanna shoot it, let it ring.
You're listening to Topsified's Hip Hop Weekly Playlist. The hottest hip hop tracks all in one spot.
Get rid of that.
Listen now on Spotify.
Strength Con, refreshing ward, accelerating traps, resilient. This looks like a name, a Misty Kismet charm. Save it for now, but I'm pretty sure I have it. Alright, so it's stone cutting. We gotta go take a look at. See what we need. Raise that gem up. Take off the filter. Yikes. So we need like 5 corrupted lodestone. That would seem to be the largest barrier there. Five corrupted lodestone. Mm-hmm. That must have to be, it might be a project for, well, these are like level 25s, but these are 60s. Gonna be too much for myself. 35s, those are doable, but probably not enough of them. I'm feeling like maybe I should go run and do these up here. I did a little stuff down here. You could... Yeah, let's do that. Let's switch it up. We'll go run some town projects up for Brimstone. So... What's this? Black Keys, Henry Plaza. That one is one of them. Those are both change the outlook of this. Where to start? Like really, like literally all over the map. Grab this one first, I think. Seems to be a lot more resources gone today than there was the previous couple of days. I wonder if the bots have returned. I wonder if you can get up here and get in there from up here. And you can. That's awesome. All right.
Join us on the plus side where Virgin Plus members get value-packed mobile plans plus so much more. Like hot new phones, plus unlimited
We got
home internet, plus loads of data for gaming, plus member benefit discounts on entertainment, plus food, plus fashion, plus sort of fashion? Like novelty socks that celebrate your love of bacon. Bacon.
Oh,
Visit VirginPlus.ca
new chapter.
or a Virgin Plus store for details. Virgin Plus. It's better to be a member.
Oh, fuck, there's a guy over there, too. Fuck you, dude. Uh-oh. Trouble, trouble, trouble. That was close. There's like a little tiny HP there. Why didn't that go? Why didn't that take? Here we go. One more. Alright, so. The best thing now is just to go back. Run out the front door. Drag them all with you. There's them in the bushes. Now, since we're here, I might as well like change up some of this. We got this. Oh, we should probably, if we have the greatsword casting up, we'll do that. Where's that? There we go. $580. 580. Great sword. We're getting there. That's what I like to see. It looks awfully shiny for me to have read it. Oh, I guess I have. Alright, so let's see here. I think 2 will be last because we'll just go from here, we'll run there, and then run back, run there. But we could also do that. So that means that basically this one we should go to. Yeah. Oh. I'm feeling like I need to stand up for a second here. So if you guys will hang out just for a couple seconds, I'm just gonna go like take a little walk about, just to stretch my legs. So enjoy. I wonder what we have on the. Do I have anything on the Be Right Back? Let me see what that is. Hang on. If it's not, then I'll switch it to the trailer. We're back. All right. I guess 3 we're after, right? No, 1. Gotta switch directions. And here you were. I was gonna say you're gonna start from new. What do you mean? You mean new? You mean a new, like, fresh start server? Is that what you mean, Pinball? I am still gonna do a fresh start server. I'm pretty sure. Oh, you're 60? Well, no, there's a fresh start survey, but they don't start until like November 2nd. So then you're starting off at 0 again. No, fresh servers are not until November 2nd. But this is the new area. Okay, so wait. Fuck. These guys. Oh, I already passed a guy there, so... These archers are fucking shit. $2023? What are you talking about, Ravensburn? So like in a week, the fresh start servers will be out. You're liking the great sword musket combo, to be honest? Oh my god, dude. Really? Oh fuck, he's gonna run me right into a boss. I guess I'm gonna run up here. Get up there. Hide. I'm liking the great side musket combo, to be honest. The medium gear, just chilling, gathering stuff, doing quests slowly, and yes, I started a new character. Oh, did you really? How did you like the questing in the new areas? Like, I thought I did the questing too. It was really good. That's why I don't know what the medium armor though. I don't know why you're doing that. Everything is better in like light, except getting hit. You said fuck it. Let's try what they changed, and well, to be honest, I'm pleasantly surprised. Yeah, I mean, imagine if the game had been released like this. I don't think there would have been as much salt as there has been.
It's an understatement, probably of the year and maybe of the century.
Wow, look at that crater he caused. He stuns me from it too. Sounds are probably designed. Well, I mean, the Equestrian Voice have a storyline. Yeah, wait till you do like the later zone up here. They literally have like cut zones, like cut scenes, which are like fucking awesome. Like, I just wanted this, yes, even I like it much now. The game feels much more MMORPG, even the loading screens, yeah. It, like, what's amazing to me is that they didn't realize that this is what everyone wanted to begin with. But, I mean, to be fair, like, I had a discussion with it on Mano stream, was like, I'm not sure if it's, like, pressure on the, like, devs to release stuff in a certain time frame, and then they just know it's not ready. or literally that they like we just have too much expectations for a game like when it's new. You know what I mean? Like all of us coming from like 5-year-old games or older, all look at these games and go, you know, I mean, this is all you got for 5 years, like a development. I mean, surprisingly, I'm not the only one who thinks that's way. I'm spotting McCore and more people around. I don't know who McCore is. Even though a lot of people shitting on the game, on the other hand, also a lot of people coming back to the game or starting it to try it out. Yeah, more and more. Yeah, I like I said, I think it's in a much better spot than it was. Do they still need more content? Yes, but that's because. But I mean, that's going to be the always the refrain. Like even if they're like 9 years old, we're still going to want more content, right? But there's so many things to like. The amount of things to chase now is you sir are going to die. You must die very quickly. That's good. Good job. Yeah, explore, gather, collect. I mean, like there's the new dailies. Like you've seen these daily thingies here. Greater like the stone forms, like or I guess the heart runes. There's the add-ons for the gems and stuff, the rune glass. So there is just a tons of stuff. Like that even if you have no interest in PvP, like if you could literally now not touch PvP, and this would be a complete game for you. If you want PvP, then there's lots of stuff to do with PvP too. Alright, so I'm gonna take this guy's camp. I'm not sure what I'm running into in here. Level 65 area. And I haven't got a healer with me. Oh, I've got to kill these things apparently. How many? What is that one? So 1 of 7. I gotta kill 7 of them. Oh, there's another one right there. So I know I'm making it look easy, but I've seen a couple things. I don't want to get much spoilers from the zone. I'm not seeing it, so I'll head out now. I'll be in touch with the new server as always. Gotta talk about it? Yeah, 100%. Thank you so much, Pinball. I mean, I'm not going to give away any secrets on this thing, but if you do want to, I mean, exploration and discovery are huge parts of any game experience. So yeah, I appreciate. All right. I'm not looking forward to is whatever these ancient things are going to have to kill. See what we got going on up here. Something that drops lasers. Oh, here's something. Well, that guy's got a whole fucking group with him. Well, that's to solve my problem, but at the same time, he's an idiot. I don't even have to kill these guys, these sentries. We need ancient guardian reavers. I don't know what the hell those are. Can't I get this chest? A fake chest. Fake shiny chest. That's not one of the guys. But I'll take him out. Oh, not him either. Not him. Wait, what the hell was that? Oh, there was a journal page there. This archer, man, they just don't give up. What you gonna do now, Archer? What you gonna do, baby? You found somebody else now. I'm not seeing any of the guys I want here. Call Ancient Garden Reaver for Skeleton Key. I think I'm out, like, so. Let's go sneak in from the side again. Like, that looks like in the middle there, like where that serpent head is.
the plus side where Virgin Plus members get value-packed mobile plans plus so much more. Like hot new phones, plus unlimited home internet, plus loads of data for gaming, plus member benefit discounts on entertainment, plus food, plus fashion, plus sort
Well,
of
it's gotta be way up there
like
though.
novelty socks that celebrate your love of bacon.
Gotta be up the middle there.
Visit virginplus.ca or a Virgin Plus store for details. Virgin
Get rid of
Plus,
this guy
it's
here.
better to be a member.
Yeah, see, this guy isn't. There's nothing in here. I don't understand what we're doing that for. He drop it himself? Alright, so let's just mark this here with my marker. Should be right ahead of me here. 56 meters. Probably up top. Oh, this is bad news. Oh, I could tell the man I went up there that was bad news. I was fucking surrounded.
We're a lot of friends.
Oh, I got an achievement? What the fuck? Camp Revivalist. Respawn back at campsite 100 times. Okay. So like what I'm seeing is I'm seeing maybe that guy. Let's see if we can throw on like a musket here. Take a peek. Elder. Oh. Elder. Those are not ancient guardian reavers. Elder Archer. Elder. Yeah, I'm not seeing the... I mean, it does look like there's like that chest. There's a big chest there that's kind of glowy. All ancient guardian reaver for skeletal key. I'm just not seeing any guardian reavers, like any reavers of any type. And I can't be the only one that has this quest, can I? Maybe it's broken? Just for like Franford's sake here, let's lie down. Let's take a shot at one of these guys. See how much damage we actually do. This guy, well, you pause anytime here, and just going to continue walking. Not even a hit. Like it didn't even register with them. Am I not too far away from the edge? Oh, there I got him. Not much. And he respawns before I kill him unless I actually use like an encounter. Well, I am thinking I'm not seeing how I get to this. So this is where I died. So I was like right on. Maybe it's underneath. Is there an underneath? I don't think there's an underneath. That's the tunnel to the outside, isn't it? Yeah, that goes down. Is there one? We should be able to go. Let's swap back to here. We'll grab this. What's this? Sandstone? Yeah, that's not a door. Like down there, I was thinking that wedge in the front of the temple might be going underneath it, but no. Yeah, definitely not. Get this archer out.
Get set for the snow early with up to 25% off select tires at Canadian Tire. It's our biggest tire sale of the year with all the top brands you trust. Roll by today and get set for the winter with Canadian Tire's biggest tire sale of the year. On now until November 3rd. Conditions apply. See details in store.
See, this I already got. But where are we? Considering you can't get up that way. There's just so many ads, like you gotta. Okay. Son of a bitch. Whew. One guy here. Fuck no, respawn already? There we go, we did it. It doesn't look like I can access that chest though. Not like a runestone on it. It's just a fucking tease. God damn it, I still haven't gotten any of the stuff that the 3 things I was supposed to get out of here. I have no idea what the hell.
I think you need to do the 3 things, then you need to do a 4th thing at the spot.
I don't see, but yeah, but I don't see.
Then the chest opens.
Right, but what 3 things? Like none of the stuff have marks on them.
Guardian Reavers for skeleton keys. You need to kill the mobs there. yellow dotted marked mobs.
Yeah, there's none marked. I killed all the the little beetles, right? That was the defeat Ancient Guardian at Hero Plaza. Then it says call Ancient Guardian Reavers, and I haven't seen any of those.
Now, where are you on the map? And does it ring a bell for me? Hero Plaza, where is Hero Plaza?
Need your true crime fix? We're like detectives. Hey, you's got you. With over 70 jaw-dropping docu-series. From shocking motives buried in the backyard. To killer endings in ice-cold blood. There's true crime streaming all the time on Hey You. Never sleeping again. Try for free at heyu.com.
We can't see tomorrow, but we can hear it. And it sounds like a renewable natural gas bus replacing conventional fleets. We're bridging to a sustainable energy future. Working today to ensure tomorrow is on. Enbridge, life takes energy.
I mean, I was just about to give up.
Make life easier.
Well, I know, but I was, like I said, I was thinking about just giving up at this point because I don't see anything that I'm supposed to kill, so I don't see how that mission works. Oh, no, those guys are just fucking archers. And there's literally nothing here. Like, I've gone up and down this now.
I would say follow the wall.
Follow the what?
The outside of the instance, on the inside of the instance.
I did. Like this mark where I put it, that's literally that thing that I was just on with that chest. And I killed everything in front of it.
But the only thing I can say with a certain degree of certainty, it is not there. It's in the whole construction, but somewhere on the outside, away from that center spot where the final boss will be.
Yeah.
And the other spots,
Hey, Oblivionite.
the similar things happens are more like a triangle.
Well, you know,
And
so you know what I think about it right now? This is what I think about it. Where are we here? This one here? See this? That's what I think about it. I'm tired of it. Like, I've been here for half an hour.
That's way too long for an downboard quest.
Yeah, half an hour and a death. Yeah. And it's not like I'm getting anything any good out of it. Like, even as a spin off of it, so. I like this area because it's a little bit challenging, but not, it's a little bit challenging as a single, but not overly challenging. But, I mean, the quest, like, the quest markers are bugged or something, because, like, it's not, like, the first part was easy enough and it led me in and I was good, okay, but then it just, off the rails, like, I don't, like, there's no enemies named or marked, like, as it says. Like, that's why I was trying to spot them. I don't know if you were getting a coffee, but I was trying to spot them with the musket.
You used the musket for the same reason why I carry a musket.
Right.
I thought, I'm not the only one.
Oh no, hell no. Like, especially where, like, you know, stuff becomes overly complicated, where there's a lot of stuff, you gotta figure out what you're gonna do. Plan your path. Yeah, we're on the right path. There's some chests here. At least we can get some chests out of these guys. Oh my god, dude. What the fuck? I had that guy. Then he jumps back. It's almost worth it going back here. Ugh. Is this different? This now this is just 5 fasteners there. So that's back at the same place, but that's just opening. Yes, so I don't. So let's just go. What are these? 60. Oh yeah, those were tight.
Join us on the Plus side where Virgin Plus members get value-packed mobile plans plus so much more, like hot new phones, plus
You know what I have to remind me of is that even though I'm not getting anything, I'm killing stuff, so I'm still actually getting like credit, like for being in the area. Yeah, and that's kind of what the objective of these was anyways, so that takes the sting out of like not accomplishing anything. Because I am accomplishing something.
In Korean, it's a reaction to all things that make life beautiful. At Hyundai, nobody does WA like we do. Because WA is all we do. We make WA.
Alright, so
Treat yourself to Halloween savings at Walmart. Save $6.50 on a 100-count box of Nestle Mini Assorted Chocolate Bars.
something's
Now only
calling me out here. I
$10.47
see some
at
yellow
Walmart.
discs on the ground, and what are they? There's like a bunch of them. I just passed. Oh, sandstone right there. We're gonna need this for something. Is there any more? No. Oh, that's got to be up top. Is it? Or inside? Search 5 buckles, the Great Bazaar. Oh, so we're not, we don't need to go up. I think the one thing I'm missing about this desert that's pretty obvious when you're running a walk in the snow these days is that there's no footprints in the desert. Which maybe that's why people think there's something a little off. Alright, what do we need? 5 search chests. Oh, I got a purple tower shield. Oh my god, there's another one of those guys? Or is that... I kind of went whole hog in there a little bit. How long are you gonna follow me for? That guy's just hunting herbs. This is a weird place to hunt herbs for, but okay. IOE. I like this better at night. I think the last time I was in here was night. It was easier for them not to spot me or something. Oh, solo armor. There was another one that was over there. You guys have all spawned back. You can't get over those walls too. Gotta be one in here, I think. There's a couple.
Felt really stressed.
Alright, so that's that quest is done. Where's
I felt alone and I started to have panic attacks.
next one's up there?
I texted Kids Help Phone and the crisis responder supported me without judging me. Together, we identified ways to manage my anxiety.
With the Together for Our Youth program, Desjardins and its network of partners like Kids Help Phone have a variety of resources to help you find your way.
Those pesky dart throwers are made. Everything that actually has ranged, like in this, like the arrow, like the archers, the spears, and like the the poison dart thingies are all like really OP, aren't they? They're just complicated.
Pretty decent. Pretty decent, yeah.
I mean, they're kind of like, I don't know what it is, like with I guess because I mean archers as a whole, like for us to play them, like the old Neverwinter days, right? It was like some of the archers, like remember they would one-shot tanks, like in some of the dungeons, and it's like, man, I'd love to be like that archer. I mean, only they gave us like actual archers the ability to do that. You have a question? Why is anxiety such a massive issue now? Is it because kids effectively no longer have downtime? I think it's a couple of factors. I mean, I think if you're talking about like being openly exposed to basically being plugged into the social network, like apps and whatever else, like on a non-stop business, that is going to cause like some anxiety, right? Like, but to be fair to them also, was the advert on Spotify? Oh, I didn't really hear it. I wasn't listening to it. I managed to tune out that. Stress management, if it doesn't go easy, you're a faulty mentally. I don't think that that's the case here. I mean, I think there's a number of factors too. I mean, one of the things like that I think that is a big factor these days, like that doesn't get enough play, is like hope. Right? Like one of the things that used to get people through like really stressful times was that under the understanding that once you got through this, like that there was hope, right? That there was a that at the end of the day, right? Like whatever you were going through, life was going to get better. And that, you know, and it wasn't just a case of like whatever the issue was that was causing you the stress is just going to go away. It was basically that, you know, life as a whole would get better. These would be problems or situations that wouldn't necessarily, because I mean, most stress and stuff comes from either social, like gaining standing, either social standing, monetary standing, you know, like any of those things. And if you don't have any hope of security or hope of, you know, development, then, you know, those are some of the major coping mechanisms to deal with stress. You remember as a kid, I could just go to somewhere to be me. For me, it was a Toronto club, and then after that, the gun range. Yeah, I mean, I guess, but I mean, at somewhere along that line, like you either learn that, you know, your value was not determined by what was external, right? Like external to yourself. That like external stressors, right, did not play a role in how you felt or thought about yourself or where you as a person were going. That's not a coping mechanism that's present, like I think in a lot of kids today. Right? I mean, literally, if you watch Twitter, there are people. A lot of modern society is pure. Does that mean presentation oriented? So if you're not in the top 1 to 10%, you're a fail. Is that what you mean?
You need to achieve.
Right. That's what I mean. Pure presentation. It's like how you present yourself. Like what. I mean, it's again like what I was going to talk about was like this L ratio shit on Twitter. Right? There are literally people coming in. Like it was actually funny because there are literally people with like 86 followers that are going up against people that are, you know, 5,000, 10,000 followers on like Twitter or whatever, and saying ratioed, right? And like L ratio. And it's like, I mean, they're just saying it out of the blue. You grew up in the 70s, the closest thing we had to a social network was the squash cards. I don't think that was the 70s, dude, because like squash courts, were never really a thing. So, I mean, that was never a social network. Squash courts were never a social network. I think, well, I mean, my dad, I think, played squash, but I didn't use it for social networking. It was golf, I think, still. I played squash. They were at your school? Okay.
Society tolerance for people that are not 100% as that little circle of society expects you to have its, say it nicely, awful.
Well, there, like, yeah, I mean, there is a lot of pressure for that now. But like I say, I think one of the things that we had was that we always, like, even, like, I mean, like, the only reason I lost hope, like, a lot for me was basically because every time I got ahead, there was another fucking crash in the market. Like, every time that I was about to, like, make that next leap forward, right? All of a sudden, like, everything went to shit, like, in the world. So it was like, if I just dropped out of school, or if I just done this, like, and been like a year or two earlier, then, you know, I would have probably been okay. But, like, every time I made a career switch or whatever, like, it was at the worst possible time.
So let's talk. Click now to take part in
And, like, the same thing, you know, even like I moved all my money and I moved it into cash because I was going to transfer it to, like, the same investment group that my dad's in. And, you know, the minute I do that, the market fucking crashes. So I was complaining that I lost $5,000, and then, you know, in the last year with the group, with the fund I was in, which really wasn't doing anything. But then the killer thing is that I go in here, and then within 2 months I've already lost $8,000. So, but, you know, it's just, that's what I'm saying. There's just, like, that's the thing is, like, everything is looking, I don't see, like, any way out for the world. I don't see hope. I'm sorry. There are ways, there are things that could be changed, but the people in that group that you're talking about are not interested in that change, because that would be the detriment of them. Like, I am, like, you know what kind of gives me hope a little bit is that, you know, that people as a whole get so fed up with the status quo at this time that that they'll realistically consider actually just tearing down the whole system. Or this, that's kind of what I secretly hope. I mean, a little, like, the longer I've been away from the workforce, the more leftist I've become.
You're not the only one.
Hmm?
You're not the only one with that. The more you read how employees.
Well, I mean, there was a point, I'll be honest, there was a point in time where, like, I was like extremely anti-union, and part of it was obviously because I was literally, like, you know, my family owned a company and this sort of stuff, right? Now, none of the people in there were union, but my dad had worked at jobs before where, you know, they tried to unionize, and my dad had managed to get them to not unionize. I actually think I don't think there's a place like now, and especially with all of the corruption. And like, we like to say, well, I mean, there's a few bad apples. Like you talk about that when it comes to police, talking about like police being a few bad apples. But the thing is, like, I've come to understand that like the issue is not that. There's only a few good apples. All of them lie, even occasionally the few good apples, right? Only some of them are really bad where they actually, break the law as opposed to just lie. But all of them lie. And it's the same, and the same with companies. Like there's literally, like, companies now logistically look at whether they're going to do something, if it's going to illegal or hurt people or whatever, and all they think about is, what's our exposed risk. Like if we go ahead and do this and like 10,000 people die, and so let's say we get sued for $1 billion, right? If we make $2 billion on this, then it's totally worth doing. Right? Because even if we get caught and we have to pay out $1 billion, we still made $1 billion. And that's wrong. And the thing is that I don't think there's a company in the world with an opportunity that wouldn't do that same thing. I can't think of anybody. I can't think of a company that, hasn't been caught that doesn't feel that way. And it's just the fucking craziest thing. Like there are actual people in charge of this company, and then that's all they're thinking about is, so what's the risk? Like, what's my exposure for fucking up people's lives? And, am I going to make enough money off of this that, who cares? How can we hopefully even get to a point where people have the choice of working and live the same lifestyle with the same money regardless if you work or not? What's crazy to me, like a little bit of that, like, because I mean today there was an article like in the paper that I started to read, and it was talking about like the amount of people that are older, that are approaching like either retirement or they're older. And and we're talking specifically in Canada because, I mean, it's not the same everywhere, but it's far worse in the States. But we still have like a real problem right now where, it's literally the healthcare system here in Canada says that, what we want to do is we want to keep people in their homes as long as possible, right? That it's more of a benefit to them than, going to retirement homes, right? Like, or to retirement communities or whatever, right? Now, I mean, in the past, there might have been like psychological reasons for such decisions, right? That, like being in a surrounding that you like. A lot of people here are choosing to become economically inactive. I mean, it's an interesting concept. I don't know what that is exactly, what that means. They're just refusing to work. And you live like in a different country that's a little bit different though, right? Like they still get paid like to survive. But they have to just go do work for the government, right? Like they do city cleaning or whatever. Right? Wasn't that what you said, Ravensburn? But here's the thing. Here's the crux of this situation, right? So, one of the largest discussion pieces that's been popping up in papers, like both, business papers as well as like, let's call them right-leaning papers versus like center. There's not really a lot of left papers here, but this what we call MAID here. So basically MAID stands for medically assisted death, essentially. Medically assisted induced death or something. MAID. And a concern from a lot of the people is that after a Supreme Court decision like a few years ago, that this particular program that we have was initially designed for, you know, people that were essentially terminally ill, and that, you know, they would have, it was like a mercy, right? That they would live in pain, and like there would be no quality of life, that we would be essentially punishing them, like, to keep them alive. Now, some of the most recent ones that people that have been granted this made, like, and this is what people have been outraged about, and outraged for different reasons, but I'll go over them. But one of them has been that a person who had a disease or had a condition, who, you know, they needed medication. They needed a medication that to continue their life, to have some quality of life to continue. But if they did that, if they had that if they got that medicine, like they would go broke within like 3 months, right? They would have no money to purchase the thing and like purchase the medication anymore. So then they would have zero quality of life after 3 months because they ran out of money for like the medicine. Now it's also been proposed, like, also that there was the amount of care that they needed, like support care or whatever, people around them, or like you know, and so rather than address like the obvious thing that stares you in the face, yeah, that's the obvious thing that stares you right in the face, is that instead of all of a sudden saying, hey, if this is something that, you know, means that people are going to be able to live, like, you know, I mean, the United States is ridiculous with like insulin, but the point is, if this is something that is going to enable people to have a better quality of life, is there, like, there is definitely a problem if all of a sudden, like, this particular thing is, you know, people are choosing to die, right? Rather than stay alive only because they can't afford to get this medication. Isn't it a little bit like saying, like, people divorce after 40 years to prevent their partners going bankrupt due to medical? Yeah, it's basically the same concept. Because this is what is coming up, like, now. So these ones have already been approved. So these kind of things have already been approved, like these people are getting medically assisted death. That's not like, usually there's not, like, it's very rare that you would have a situation where people would die, like, would divorce for medical reasons and all that, like for costs, because but that's what I'm saying. This is one person that was single, but then the medicine was so expensive that they couldn't afford it. They'd only have 3 months worth of finances left before they'd be bankrupt, and then they'd be out on the street. So they chose to die. There's another person recently that, like, I think so, but some of these people were taking it to the extreme, because they were talking about, like, kids that were born that had, I don't know, they couldn't communicate. Like, I mean, just think about it, like Down syndrome or any of those other kind of things where the kid, you know, is going to be a huge cost for years and years to come, and then probably maybe only lives like 8 to 10 years before they die anyways, right? In the past, that would be something that would, it sounds like stories about people dying due to trying to spread out their, I don't know what that word is, insulin? It's because of the expense cost. Yeah, I mean, there's lots of examples of different things now. So as I said, the crazy thing is people are attacking this concept of MAID, like of medically assisted thing, as being the issue, right? That the issue is that we should limit like how these things should be, like, you know, MAID should not be something that anyone can just apply for and get it, like, and this would solve the problem. But no, it doesn't solve the problem, because that means that people now all of a sudden are going to literally run out of money in 3 months because they have the thing, and what are they going to do, right? I mean, that's like what I don't like. It's just a fucking brain broken shit of like how is that like the solution? Like the problem is not like how open made is. The problem is what is making these people have to make this choice to go this direction. I do believe that there's a concern when it comes to, you know, medically assisted death, because, you know, essentially it's like, it shouldn't be the easy way out. It shouldn't be the first thing that you go to, right? But by the same token, I don't like the idea of death panels, but I mean, this is literally like, let's take your poor, your downtrodden, the sick and whatever, and off them, right? Which sounds like fascist and, you know, very Nazi-like. And I don't mean like, and the thing is that that's what's disturbing to me is that on the one hand, like people are finding that that's acceptable because we're not willing to deal with the other issues that are actually on the table, which are, it shouldn't cost anything for somebody to have the medicine that they need. We should have better care facilities, or there should be more support for people that want to remain like at home and their home to, you know, get looked after. We shouldn't have to rely on family members now to become like their sole caretaker for somebody, such that they become like useless, like husks of themselves, that they have no life other than that, because not even a care worker that works like in a hospital or whatever does that 24 hours a day, every day, 7 days a week, right? Those are the things. Like, one of the things that my sister observed when we were in the hospital was that, like in Canada right now, there's a lack of doctors. There's a severe lack of knowledge, like a severe lack of nurses. But some of the jobs that they have the nurses doing are like doing questionnaires for like patients coming in, you know, taking surveys and questionnaires to try and learn more about them and their history, all this sort of stuff. They have nurses literally doing the job of somebody like with a high school education could get it done. And why aren't they hiring people to go in and do those jobs? Why aren't they paying them like a reasonable wage? Why aren't they paying nurses a reasonable wage? Like, these are all questions, right? Like, I mean, yeah, it's just, I'm at a loss with some of the decision making at the top. It used to be that kids would leave school to care for their parents. Yeah, but I mean, again, unpaid, right? Like, as if they're not a contributing member to society anymore, and then now they don't advance. Are people not willing to pay 70% of their salaries to taxation? Well, it depends who you're talking about. You're talking 70% of the guy that makes $15 an hour, or 70% of the guy that makes, you know, $4,000 an hour. We were talking about, like, I was having this discussion with my dad the other day about tuition, because like in the United States, it's like it's not very much different here than it is in the United States when it comes to college or university education. They're in the same ballpark now, which, you know, again, is like a weird thing to say. But so in the United States, they have like that. They were like Biden was waiving like $10,000 of their student loan if they were in a particular program, like $10,000, and then another $10,000 if they were in a Pell thing. You paid $35,000 for your university education. Really? You pay cash and got a discount. How is that much money? And how did you have $35,000 at like 18? How did you have $35,000 at 18 years old? Started working at a restaurant at 13. Went to university in Australia? Okay. That's a little different then. Would it shock you to... Oh, here, hang on a second here. So here's a here like this look at this number here. So based on Statistics Canada, cost of a 4-year university degree as of 2022, $96,000 for students that live in residence, $48,000 for students living at home. Do you know how much I paid? Like, my tuition was $1,500 a year. I went to school before you in Ravensburn. Tuition was $1,500 a year, and it was like, I think, $2,500 for tuition. $2,500 to live on residence. Yeah, I went to the University of Western Ontario. So at the point, it was one of their top universities in Canada. But I did not live at home. It was about $2,500 to $3,000 a year to live there, and so let's say $5,000 a year, and like in a summer, I had a job and I was getting paid like $16 an hour, or maybe it was like $17 an hour. It was like a good way. I made like $9,000 in the summer. So. You want to become a geologist, but it was $120K for a 4-year course. But here, so like here we are, we're talking about this money and stuff, right? We're talking about this money and stuff only as in relation, and the idea here was that one of the crazy things was at 17, you're making a decision for the rest of your life, right? About the direction you want to go. Now, obviously, you can change course, right? But you're changing the school. You're signing like a loan for something that you probably are it's gonna take, 20 years or more to pay back. Like a mortgage. You're basically taking on a mortgage at like 17, and you can't even vote yet. You can't even vote yet. You're making it as you can't vote. You can't enlist like in the army. You can't have a drink at a bar. And you're signing a mortgage for the next 20 years of your life. That's correct. That is exactly the point, Ravensburn. But then at that point, but that's the point, is like, the expectation, like what, like the costs are way out of whack with what, like, like people, like, either there needs to be more like public schooling, so to an older age, so you get more of an idea what you want to do, or what opportunities are available to you. Like, literally, I probably would have been happier. And my dad says that I probably would have been happier if I'd gone to a polytechnical school rather than go to university. But the thing is that what the goal was, like, everybody, even your high school teachers here was, and all your friends was, you get the grades, you get admitted into university, and then, you know, you go to university. That was basically the whole, like, in my neighborhood, that was the expectation for everybody.
Virgin Plus. It's better to be a member.
Take the guilt out of your listening pleasures by indulging in what you love with.
And the other thing, and the other part of that is if you weren't going to university, then you were a loser.
Even easier to tune into what you really want to hear.
If you weren't going to university, you weren't the loser. You weren't the good things anymore. Like, and then, you know, the type of university you went to also was a big thing. Even the wording used at preschool for work is sickening. Only office work is good. Almost all are described as levels of dirty. Yeah, we have a gym this year, a school for each government-approved job. It's effectively technical college and it's free. Did you say, like, we have a gymnast? Is that what you're... It doesn't sound right. Oh man, it's already 4:20. Gymnast? What? Gymnasium. If it... Well, no, I mean, okay, so maybe that's an English problem. So gymnasium is what we would normally call like a room, like in a school that would actually be for physical exercise, like where you would play indoor volleyball or basketball. Like a multi-purpose room where physical activity was usually done. Like that's why, you know, if you go to work out, you go to the gym, right? Like JYM. And then gymnasium is that. So it's probably a translation thing. I don't know what we would call them. We would call a school that would be for, like, you know, like if you want to learn how to fix cars, or you wanted to learn how to do, yeah, polytechnical is what we would say. Polytechnical, multiple technical fields, like schooling. That is also another use for the same original Latin word. Okay. All right. Well, anyways, I'm running a little late, but thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna pop off. We'll see you all tomorrow. So have a good night. I enjoyed the conversation at the end. If we want to take it up tomorrow, I'll probably be willing, because yeah, I mean, well, shit, like this stuff is every day for me now, right? So I have fresh anger on it daily. We'll see you guys. Take it easy.